Beneath the waves lies more than darkness. Something ancient awakens. Today I wanted to create a sea-themed cinematic artwork. I abandoned this project in the past because I couldn't really make it work. But then I decided to take the challenge on once more and went to get more inspiration and reference images. And in the end, it worked out fine, I think. Here I tried to lay out the composition and perspective at first, and then simply tried to blend my images. I wanted to have a kinda bigger than life dramatic feeling. And you can download this file totally for free. The link is in the description. Here I realized that the ocean looked too small, so I copied it and made it larger. Sometimes you realize certain mistakes as you go along with the artwork. Then it was time to include the story elements. For a good artwork, your image should ideally tell some kind of story and invoke the imagination of the viewer. If you can spark the imagination of the viewer, then I count that as mission accomplished. Of course, the procedure is basically the same with every element. First you try to match the perspective, then the light values, and then the color grade. I generally do that with color balance, but you can use curves for example as well. Our main focal point is of course the Kraken. I could leave him as it is, but I decided to change its tentacles a bit with the puppet warp tool. Then, what gives our image the most dynamism is the big tentacle that rises from the sea. Here I spotted an artifact that the puppet warp tool left behind, so I simply masked it out. Then obviously we have to include the lighting for each element. Here I wanted a splash of water where the tentacle rises from the sea. To make it blend in better, I sampled the ocean color and used the water splash brush. This part you could leave out, but I wanted to give the image some kind of color contrast. So I gave the Kraken some kind of energy beam. Also, it made it feel a bit more Lovecraftian. The last thing I added was a motion blur effect, so it feels more like the tentacles rises out of the water. some camera raw adjustments later. I hope you like this kind of video, guys. If you find any value in this, then I appreciate if you like and subscribe.